Is Mike here, and I am back playing Balatro. So, last time it wasn't that great. I played what, 2 hands with plasma, the plasma deck, I think. Yeah, 2 hands at the base difficulty, and it was nothing doing. I didn't get very far or successful in either run. But I am determined. I am going to make this happen. So, yeah, I at least want to get through one run of the plasma deck and then see where it takes me from there. Also, disclaimer, I'm sort of doing a test stream on Twitch. You have the ability to see if your computer can handle doing a stream, like a live stream, and I certainly want to try and do that and make that part of like the content creation that I'm doing here. So you might see me glance over at my PC just to double check and make sure that everything is running as it needs to, as I record the video that it's intended for a YouTube upload. Hope that makes sense. I hope you're not distracted by me being distracted. Anyway, so with the plasma deck, the blue and the red get balanced. The multiplier and the chips that go up for just a little bit of a refresher. And yeah, we'll just go with the first small blind. I'll see what sort of jokers I can accumulate and get, and take it from there. Okay, I already see a potential flush draw, so I'm going to try and force that to happen. Alright, got that. That should be the first hand. That should be plenty for the first hand. Yeah. Nice and balanced. Alright, and cash out. Alright, the 2-pair strat could work, and also the flush strat could work. 2 pair is easier to get, but that ×2 multiplier for the flush. Alright, we're going to bank on the flush this run and see if we can get some of the cards that, like that one card I had last time that I think where you can get like clubs and spades count as the same, and diamonds and hearts count as the same. I'm gonna try and make that the move, and go from there. Good start. Nothing whatsoever. I see clubs though as a possible avenue. So we'll just hope for clubs. And if we can like maximize the amount of discards we get, we might be able to make this work. Alright, there we go. Look at all them clubs. Look at all them clubs. Nice. Alright. There's also a card that gives you like the ability where straights and flushes can skip or something, and only 4 cards count towards the flush or something like that. We'll go to the buffoon pack and hope for a joker that pairs nicely, that has synergy with the one we have. Alright, +1 multiplier per hand played, -1 discard. Absolutely not. Gain +15 chips if played hand contains a straight. This joker gains +8 chips when each played 2 is scored. Earn $4 if poker hand is a straight flush. Hand changes at the end of the round. Let's do this and try and stack some 2s. I think that would be wise. Club cards debuffed. I care not, because I've got... Oh, I have a flush, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Don't worry about it. I ain't worried about it. That should get me through this ante. one ante down. All played face cards become gold when scored. Level up the straight. One card available. We'll just do the Celestial pack and level up something. 4 of a kind, pair, full house. Full house. And on to the next round. Don't care about a standard pack. Alright. I just need one spade. Actually, I'm gonna play the 2, I think. At least get the chips as the high card. I think that's smart for future setup. And I'm also gonna play this hand to get some points and hope for a spade. Instead of just discarding the cards, I think I'll just hope for a spade. And I got it. Nice. Be nice to level up the flush with the Celestial pack, or the planet that gives me the flush, whatever it is. Yeah, so with my PC, that I kind of used, I used it before and then I retired it for my laptop. I factory reset it. Hopefully it can handle what I'm trying to do with the factory reset. I deleted all the programs I had for grad school off of it to clear up some space, clear up the memory, and hopefully it can handle what I want it to do. Otherwise, I'll be spending the money to upgrade that PC. I mean, I want to upgrade the PC eventually, but for now, I would like to get by with the equipment I do have, and like piecemeal upgrade certain things. Okay, enough of that. Let's open up the Buffoon pack and see what we can get. Alright, 2-pair strat, but the hand size with the 50 chips, we want that. We certainly want that. That's helpful in a lot of ways, actually. And we'll move on. Gives $1 per played hand this run. Will give me $6. Yeah, let's get some money. That might help us out, because we just got a nice joker. I think it'll be good. Must play 5 cards. That's important to keep in mind. Let me think for a second. I guess I'll bank on the spades being the draw for the flush, because I want to get some points here. Yeah, let's hope that spades come in spades. I mean, that almost handled it anyway. I don't know why I'm stressing. I don't know why I'm stressing. I got a straight here. Oop, that's not the straight. Get the best straight available. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. This is like the calm before the storm, because I know last time when we tried the plasma deck, I was feeling really confident going into the last ante. So I need to sort of temper expectations a little bit here. Celestial packs always contain the planet of your most played poker hand. That's what we like to see. That's exactly the sort of setup we want to make happen. So with that in mind, we'll open the Celestial pack because we know we have a ton of flushes, and we'll upgrade the flush, and now we're setting up. Now we got a little bit of a foundation here. Again, let's not get overconfident, but it's good to have these things. Next base edition Shop Joker is free and becomes holographic. I want that. And then I'm gonna make sure I get that Joker before the next ante. Let's play the 2. Accumulate the chips. And then we will do that to get the spades. Or get a spade for my flesh. You're having a laugh. That's not funny. Try again. Are you insane? You are insane. I think I got it there. There we go. And that should take me into the next round. I'll be shocked if it doesn't. Good. Good job, game. You had me worried. Create a tarot card if poker hand contains an ace and a straight. I'll take it for the fact of the multiplier and that it was free, but that's not great. Alright, ×3 multiplier. If you have at least 16 in hands, that's never going to happen. So let's just upgrade our flushes and move on. I'd like to think I'm good at this game, but like the kind of theme of my channel and the content I produce is I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants. I really am not the best at video games. I'm just having fun playing them and experiencing things for the first time. That's a big thing that I really enjoy with recording content and making sure it's like an almost unfiltered reaction to things. But I've played a ton of Balatro. I've played a ton of Pokemon. That's no secret. So that's why I chose these games to kind of relaunch into content creation, because they were familiar territories and I have fun playing them. Anyhoozles. Alright, lose $1 per card played. That's fine. We'll sacrifice $1 here. Accumulate those chips, and then I think we have to discard to try and get some clubs. I mean, even a single 2 got me 2,000. Oh, look at all those clubs about to happen. I'll even play that hand. I'm so confident I'm getting a club next. Actually, I shouldn't have played that hand because of the money situation. I didn't clock that. I'm a fool. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Alright, well, I'll be in deficit territory. But I think once I win the hand, I'll be at least even. I should be even. Maybe a little more. Oh, more. Yes, good. Okay, I have $2. So I have to move on. Now I need to accumulate some money. Ooh. I kind of dig that, because now I can get rid of these cards. Accumulate the 2s. Chips. Yeah, and get a club. Good, good, good. Good stuff, good stuff. Yes, excellent. Thank you for your service. To the 2s. What's my total now? I'm up to 40 chips with that. That's like not too shabby. It's not too bad. Like, it's helping to just play a single two. I need a lucky card here. A discard? Adding a discard? Or can I, or do I upgrade? I think I upgrade the flush. I think that's what I should do. Because I don't know if having an extra discard really helps me in the long run. Create up to 2 common jokers. Alright. I'll take the 1 common joker. Ooh, what is that? Plus 20 if played hand contains 3 or fewer cards. Okay, that's actually kind of nice with the 2. That might be cool. So if I 3 or fewer cards, right, is what it said. So I can, that's an ace for sure. So I can play that. Get the multiplier. Get the upgrade. Not too bad. Alright, so I see 2 diamonds, at least. So let's discard that. 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. So, or 4 hearts. I have to choose 1 to discard here. I'm putting my heart in the cards. Let's hope for a heart. Ooh. That was decidedly not what we were looking for. Alright. Let's do that. And then if I have to, I can play the single 2. Don't have to. I'm good. Alright, cashing out. Cashing out. Alright. Plus 8 multiplier if hand contains a pair. That doesn't really help me. Gains $3 sell value. None of that helps me, actually. All face cards are... No, I'm going to keep that boss blind, actually. And we'll absolutely do that. Are you kidding me? I don't even care that one of them's a diamond. We're now at 80 chips for the Wii Joker. For those keeping track at home. And we got the flush. And we got the flush draw. Nice. Oh, that was beautiful. That was a really good round. Got some funds too. Alright, what's this? Mr. Bones. Prevents depth if chips scored are at least 25%. Meh. Allows straights to be made with a gap of 1. Also meh. Let's see what we can get in the booster pack. Every played card counts in scoring. That's nice. Now I don't have to worry about that exactly, and I can use that for the 2s and kind of manufacture a discard of sorts while also getting points. I think that's smart. And I want the negative joker. Okay. Let's go. Oh boy. Those are all face cards. I'm going to save the diamonds as I can and hope for a 2-pair here. Alright, I got a 2-pair. And there was only one hidden diamond there. Alright, another 2-pair, and I got some 2s. So that's good too. Alright, just need to do that 2 more times. I'm seeing clubs and diamonds. Let's go for the diamonds. Let's hope for the diamonds on the flush draw. I think I'm gonna be okay. I almost want to do a 2-pair. Oh, this is my last hand. Shoot. Alright, hold on. Let's be intelligent here and discard that and hope for a diamond. Alright. Now I got a full house situation. Let's just continue to hope for a diamond. And not get rid of the full house. This will be my last discard. I need 1 diamond. Okay. Didn't work, but we are gonna just hope that the full house works out. I think it will. Yeah. Alright. I was worried for nothing. Man, you know, the math in this game, the arithmetic, it freaks me out to no end. Okay. 30 chips for each remaining discard. I'm gonna take it. Alright, in terms of what I'm keeping, I'm absolutely keeping the Wee Joker. That flush strategy is kind of working. This superposition really isn't. I'm gonna keep the banner and the hand size. These two are more or less up for auction. Upgrade my flush, because that's all I know. It's been working thus far. Do I do a reroll or just go to the next round? Actually, no, next round. Save our monies. Base chips and multiplier are halved. Do I reroll that? Do I reroll that? I don't like the halving of it. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll. -1 hand size. Nice. Okay, that was a correct reroll. That worked out. And I don't care about straight flush. Alright. I got the 2s. Let's just maximize points, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking. Using my brain. Had to pause for a second. But I think that's a good use of everything there. Alright, third of the way there. What's our draw? Clubs. Wow. I could do a full house and still have a nice setup for clubs. Yeah, let's do it. It's kind of risky, but I think I'll be okay. Yeah, man. I'm definitely okay. Suddenly the spades are entering the conversation. I probably wasted a hand or a discard there needlessly. I only needed 2,000 points. Okay. So far, so good. Cashing out. Alright, what do we got? We got a straight, 3 of a kind, more importantly, the Celestial pack. Thank you. Level up. That's a lot of money to spend on that voucher. I think I'll do a reroll here. Okay. And it was a waste. That's okay. It's a gambling game sometimes. You kind of have to choose the right path for you. That was not the right path for me. I'm gonna keep my clubs and just do a standard pair because I want to have that flush. I don't think I win any of these rounds without a flush, if we're being totally honest. Wow. Okay. Still gonna do a pair because I'm only 1 club away. It looks like, yeah. Get the points while I can. And we got the club. We got 2 clubs actually that time. Excellent, excellent. Wonderful work, team. That string of jokers up there is working out so far. Again, I'm trying to temper expectations. I'm not trying to be overly confident, but I'm feeling pretty good about this run right now. Not gonna lie. I can keep upgrading the flush. I have a stack of cards that help make the flush happen. And I am going on to the next round. Adds 1 voucher to the next shop. Play 1 hand type. I'm keeping that. Alright, let's just try and get some money and jokers. And I am once again going to accumulate on the Wii Joker with the 2. Because everything counts as points. It's all points. What am I up to with that? 128. Ooh boy. That's a pretty chunk of change. Look at all them hearts. Wow. Good. I am a little worried about the 1 hand type thing at the end of this ante, so we'll see. We'll see what it does. Cashing out. Retrigger all play cards in final hand. 1 free reroll. My planet pack. I'm just gonna keep upgrading. You can't stop me. Yeah, we'll do a reroll. Plus 2 chips for each dollar that you have. Plus 3 multiplier for each Joker card. Okay, hold on. We're gonna sell that because I haven't used its actual native ability. and we'll get more multiplier. That was good. That was good. I like that. Okay. I'm seeing diamonds and clubs more than anything. But also a straight. So we'll do this 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll do 8, 9. We'll do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and save the clubs. Right? Yeah. Just need 2 clubs. Alright, got 1. It looks like. We'll discard that. And we will be playing this hand because of the 2. Actually didn't check if my settings for my microphone was there. Hopefully it's correct. Man, I never know with... So I have the blue snowball. It's like... served me well. But it's also been very problematic with connecting to my PC for whatever reason. The USB is just not recognized. I really don't know. I don't know what's up with the drivers. I've tried everything. I've thrown everything at the wall with this microphone. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I think, you know, when I go to... As long as the streaming works out, when I go to upgrade things, that's the first thing I'm going to upgrade, is the microphone. Alright, ×3 multiplier if played poker hand has already been played this round. Which is kind of nice, because I'm always playing the flush. But it's not per ante, it's per round. If it was per ante, I could see that being really nice. But it's just not a thing. So I'll do 1 reroll. Sell this card to disable the current boss blind. Ooh. Kind of want it. Kind of want it. But it's really been nice to accumulate the 2s. Alright, you know, let's not bite the hand that feeds me. Let's ride with the thing that's been working so far. This is where I have to get a little creative. I need to make sure that I'm able to play a flush here. Because... that is the hand that gives me the points. Alright, so I got the first flush off, and it has a 2 in it, which is kind of nice, and now we hope for a heart. I think 2 flushes does it. I think that's all I'll need. Oh, 3, okay. Alright, we'll play another one. We have a discard at our disposal, and a spare hand. So we have 2 chances to accumulate that 3rd flush. And I need 20,000 points. Okay. So, I see 3 hearts, I see 3 spades, and I see 3 clubs. I mean, jeez. I'm feeling the hearts. Let's make the hearts happen. Hand will not score. That's alright, discard. Not good. Oh wait, no. Alright, we gotta just hope for a heart to show up. It didn't show up. Oh no. Oh man, this was a fun run too. Man. Dang it. Alright, well, that took me to 35 minutes. So, let's try one more time for this video. I'm determined to get the plasma hand complete. A little sip of water. Do we try and get money from the jump? Yeah, because these like early blinds don't really matter so much. But I'd like to have a joker going into the first anti-boss. Alright, we'll just play hands that give me points. And the flush strategy was working really well too. If I had a heart on that last hand, I wasn't thinking. I should have chosen maybe clubs. But if I was thinking correctly, I would have increased my chances to get the suit that I hadn't played prior. Alright, 2-pair upgrade. Maybe go back to All Reliable with the 2-pair strat? Could it be? Could it be in the cards? I mean, we got the pair. That's something. And let's get the voucher. Let's like save money on our rerolls. And on to the next round. Cards previously played this anti or buffed, whatever. I think I want to accumulate the amount of times I play the 2-pair in the event that I get like the thing that increases my multiplier of my chips or whatever it is per times that hand had been played this run. Like that's a really fun joker to have because you can really exploit it. Ooh. Reroll Glut. I don't think I've seen that before. When blind is selected, create 2 common jokers. Yeah, let's see if we can sort of put the odds in our favor to accumulate jokers. Oh wait, this one's good. Adds the number of times a poker hand has been played to the multiplier. Let's go. That's exactly what I was talking about. What are the chances? Okay. That means this is the run of destiny. It's gonna happen. Alright, let's get another 2-pair going. Start accumulating. That's crazy. What a coincidence that happened like that. Wow. Alright. I'm gonna take that just to have the spare joker slot. I'm going to sell you because I don't care about you. Ooh, there's a spectral plaque. Earn 5 for each discarded 3. Rank changes every round. Let's do the spectral pack. Blue seal, enhanced aces, creates a random rare joker, sets money to 0. Yeah, give me the rare joker. This, I was reading that. This joker gets 0.25 multiplier for each card sold, resets when the boss blind is defeated. So I would have to really be selling. Really be selling there. I've never used that card. I don't see it being useful to me. All right. Let's see. +1 multiplier per hand played, -1 multiplier per discard. Okay. Played cards with a heart give plus. Or we'll just play the hearts, gain the multiplier, accumulate some points. And lean on the 2-pair strat. Hopefully it works. I'm not feeling the best, but now we have some flexibility where I can maybe get a 2-pair. I didn't discard enough cards. That's why that happened. You know what? I'm gonna sell that. Neither of them are really doing anything for me right now, and they're distracting. Let's discard those two. Alright, got another 2-pair. And we'll play that one. I need, what, one more of those 2-pair deals? I got it in the form of a full house. I'm just gonna play that and just hope it gives me the 1,000 points I need. I was stressing that one out. My brain was like in a fog. It wasn't thinking correctly. Okay, cash out. Alright. ×2 multiplier loses 0.01 per card discarded. I feel like I want to have that multiplier at the end and just like try not to discard. Try not to discard a ton of cards. And let's hope that I can increase my 2-pair. No? Alright, full house it is then. Because that's also a 2-pair. I just don't know if it counts towards the supernova. I don't think it does, but stranger things have happened. Alright, let's see what joker we get. Ooh. Okay. I'll just play the card because I don't want to lose my multiplier. Yeah. And now we can get the 2-pair. This run is requiring me to think much more than the last one. My brain's kind of hurting. And I'm not even halfway through yet. Alright, cash out. That's nice. I can sell this. Take that because it's a wash. Because I'm always going to have a pair. I think that was the right thing to do. I think I'm also going to sell this. It's not doing anything for me. And let's move on. Now I don't have to worry about the discard situation. I can kind of play a little bit recklessly. There we go. I'm doing this to see what it does with the supernova. Because I'll get the bonus for the pair. No, it doesn't stack on the supernova. Okay. Then I'll lean on the 2-pair. As much as I can. And sort of build a 2-pair strat. All reliable. It's always worked out for me. Allows straights to be made. Sometimes that works. I'm definitely going to try this. No? Alright. Well, it was worth a shot. And we'll do this. High card flush, but the 2 pair was there. I guess I could get that. Because I have a space. But it really doesn't add anything. Alright, we're gonna open with a 2 pair. That's fun. Let's do that. I think that might be enough. It's gonna be close. Alright. On to the next ante. Cashing out. Oh, now you give me the crafty Joker. This game has evil written all over it. Unfortunately, I'm on the 2 pair strat. And I'm always going to spin that wheel, by the way. Plus 15 when 0 discards remaining. Yeah, sure. Why not? I can discard recklessly. Doesn't really matter anymore. I'm going to keep that boss blind. I'm not going to worry about the diamonds. Alright. Let's discard everything. Actually, well, you know what? We'll discard that. One more discard. And now I can start to do this. Do I accumulate? I gotta think about selling the ice cream too. Pretty soon. Because those points aren't gonna be there forever. Nice and balanced. Very good. Take that money. Ah, there we go. See ya, ice cream. Hello, Joker. That's exactly the type of thing I was looking for. And we'll open the Spectral Pack. Enhance face cards. Creates a copy of random Joker. Destroys all other Jokers. Removes negative from copy. No. Creates a random rare Joker. Sets money to 0. I think enhanced face cards are the move. Yeah. Because it sets up for like duplicates of things, which is what I want in this sort of pair setup I got. And I wanted the money too. Alright. See ya. If you're not part of a 2 pair, I don't want you. And I mean that lovingly. Alright. Got rid of all my discards. This will be close to getting the full amount too, I think. Yeah, just 3 grand shy. Now I can just play a high card, I think. Yeah. Oh, this suddenly got very dicey. Oh, I think I'm okay. I still get the multiplier for the 2 pair. Excellent, excellent. Good stuff. Cash out. Now I have a little bit of money here. Could have used that in the last run. That's okay. That's alright. I'll re-roll. We're in 2-pair territory. One more re-roll. Convert the left card into the right. Ooh, that's going to be helpful. I'm going to bank that. After defeating the boss blind, gain 25 doll hairs. I don't think I necessarily want that. I'm going to also try and save that Arcana card for the boss blind. Wow, 4 of a kind. Alright. Is that worth doing? I feel like it is. Yeah, send it. See what happens. Sort of worth doing. Not completely. But now we have the 2-pair, so I could stand a planet to upgrade the 2-pair, it looks like. That would be quite nice if I can make that happen. Wow, just barely got me over. I still had 2 hands, but still. I thought that was going to be worth more points. Whatever. Alrighty. This Joker gains +3 when any booster pack is skipped. Hello, 2-pair. Speak it into existence. That's the philosophy. That's the strat. Make it happen. 1 reroll. Play gold cards. Alright. Moving on. Do our discard everything mentality. 1 more discard. And hope I get a queen in the next hand. Or the next draw. That's okay. I got the 4s. The 4s. Ouch. This Joker on the end, the Lusty Joker, not doing anything for me, but giving me an extra slot so I have all the other Jokers. I could sell it. I certainly could. Anyway. Alright, we'll open the Spectral Pack, see what it does for me. It's a little smaller. Destroy 1 random card, 4 enhanced number, 1 random card, 3 enhanced face. Yeah, we're going to continue to get the enhanced face cards. We'll re-roll. Sell value to all Jokers to multiplier. See ya. Now I'm not going to be forced to discard every time. That's an improvement. We're also going to open this up to get a duplicate of a card. And that duplicate's going to be an ace. 1 more reroll. I'm feeling lucky. That was terrible. Alright. So I can turn the left into the right, I think, right? The left card into the right. So if I do this, it'll give me an ace. Please? Excellent. And now I will 2-pair it up. Alright. I'm gonna discard some cards here. I'm gonna discard some cards here. I'm gonna discard some cards here. Oh my god. That's insane. I need a 2 pair. Thank you. Very much. And I know I have a ton of queens in this deck. See, I knew I had a ton of queens. Ugh, that was a little bit stressful. Man. Alright. But we made it through the manacle. It took us to the last hand. Not ideal. But we made it through. And we'll cash out. Alright. Remaining cards in your deck. See, if I sell this, I lose the Joker slot. I would like to have that, but I think all these other cards matter more. Well, actually, since it's a balance, I'm gonna sell that because everything gets split. So I think this actually might be better to have. Oh, I hope I'm right with that. I hope I'm correct. Alright, on to the next round. I definitely want another negative Joker. Why not? And I will be discarding some cards here, as one does. And I will be discarding some cards here, because your boy needs 2 pair. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, that felt good. That felt real nice. 2 pair. Yeah, the plus 74 is going to be better than plus 15 every time because it splits between the two of the balance of the plasma deck. I think that was the right move. And now I'll get a negative Joker. Ooh. Retrigger the first card. Yes, please. Enhances 2 cards to be lucky. Sure. Give me the 2 pair upgrade. That's not what I wanted, but we'll do the pair. That's fine. On to the next round. I don't even care that hard cards are debuffed. Enhance 2 to be lucky. From the jump, I'm gonna use that. And then discard some cards. I almost have a straight flush. Are you kidding me? Oh, I just got rid of... Alright. We'll do that, and I think that helps us by doing it that way. Yeah! The lucky card worked out. I was hoping it would trigger maybe twice, but I'll take once. And now we have these guys, and I'm gonna just play that to get rid of it. at those points accumulating. Nice. Good stuff. Alright, we've made it pretty much as far as we've made it every other time we've tried the plasma deck. And I'm not really motivated to switch anybody out right now. Permanently gain 1 hand per round though? Yeah. I want that. I'll buy that. Do this, hope for a 2-pair upgrade. Thank you. And on to the next. Free Mega Arcana pack? Yeah, that sounds fun. Choose 2. Yep. And we're gonna do that right now. So we'll do that. We're also going to add a king to our deck, I think. With this, convert the left to the right. Because duplicates of the face cards help us out a ton. And 2 random planet cards. And we got another 2-pair upgrade. Thank you. So now 2 pairs up to level 8. Next base edition is free and holographic. Sure. Why not? Alright. Clubs are debuffed. That's okay, because we are in the market for 2 pairs only. Should I have switched? Yeah, I should have switched. Dang. For the retrigger. That's alright. Have another 2-pair happening. We'll get rid of that 6. Okay. And I think 1 more 2-pair will do it. Excellent. Nice. Good stuff. Alright. Straight, flush. I don't think either of those really help me out too much. We'll make the planet cards show up a bit more in the hopes that I can continue to upgrade the 2-pair. We'll get a tarot card. And actually just increase our money. And move on. Oh man. We're gonna have to re-roll that boss blind. I don't see a scenario where we get 600,000 points. That's crazy. Alright, hold on. We're gonna convert the 6 into an ace. And just double our money, essentially. There's no way we are getting 600,000. It's impossible. All cards debuffed until 1 joker is sold. Well, what's fun about that is I have a joker that I don't care about. Excellent. And now let's discard some cards and get our first 2 pair out of the way. All right, there's one. 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. That's nice, but it's not a 2 pair. I'm in the market for 2 pair only. Because that's where the points are, baby. That's where the points are. Okay, all right. Another 2 pair opportunity right here with the aces and the 10s. Good, good, good. Come on, give me 50K. All right, one more 50K, one more 2 pair. I have the hands to do it. I have a discard in my back pocket just in case. Come on. Got it. All right. All right. Victory is mine. Whew. Man, the plasma deck is no joke, right? Wow. That was crazy. I'm not going to mess with endless mode because I'm not long for this round anyway. Alright, so that's the white chip difficulty for plasma, and it took me 4 runs to get through. So definitely have a long road ahead to continue to upgrade and progress with the plasma deck. But I appreciate you taking the time to watch me today. I hope you stuck it out for the entirety of the plasma deck. I'm going to check my settings for the stream setup, see if streaming is in my future with content creation. If not, I'll figure it out. In the meantime, thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.